really proud and special day for us today. The Forever Ours is a brilliant thing that the club have done over the last 6 or 7 years. It's so good because of the support we get from you, our fans. You've been absolutely incredible.
Extremely proud. I think we as a club are very proud of what we do for our former players. The Forever Ours has been a huge success. Mainly because of the support we get from our fans, but now as a club lots of people work really hard to make sure it's a success that it is. Long may that continue, and the Legends of the Loft is a special day for the club because this is voted for by our fans.
When you consider all of the great players and great managers that have been associated with the club over many years, you know, to be voted for by the fans, to be in the top 10 is fantastic. Obviously to be number one, you know, it makes you very humble. You know, you don't change your club as a supporter, you stick with them through the good and the bad. And so your history and your players over many years, you know, you always have your favourites over different eras, different decades. And certainly, you know, the history is so important and it needs to be remembered, it needs to be put out there. But also, obviously, the future and the present. You know, we want to see QPR back in the Premier League where they belong.
It's special for Gerry. Obviously he's got that lifelong association with QPR really, and for you as well it must be pretty special because you had such a close relationship with him and you still do today.
Well, first of all, he's a great guy. You know, what a player, what an unbelievable manager he was to play for and under. Not just me, a lot of my teammates, but I've certainly got a lot to thank him for the part he played in my successful career, and it's quite fitting that he has been voted number one by our fans and is here today to open this.
I'm going to pour the first pint of the newly named Forever Ours bar, which Gerry is probably going to spit back out when I pour it, but Gerry, I'm not sure about that.
I'm excited really, the last few things, obviously the opening of the complex, the stadium, the training ground, you know, for the club's history, the present, the future. And here we are now with, you know, Legends of the Loft and the new bar. You know, things are really looking up from that point of view, and it's great to see.
We're a great club. We've had a great history. We've had many wonderful teams, some great players, some great managers and coaches that served the club so well for various reasons. Some people might not put them in the top echelons of QPR players, if you like, but sometimes it's for what they've done off the field as well, the time that they've spent. So we try and recognise the contribution in a positive way that they've made whilst they were at the club. Brilliant that they're thanked and appreciated for the time at the club. Whereas the Legends of the Loft, as I say, that is, as it says, Legends of the club. Top 10 voted for by the players over many years. By the fans, sorry, over many years, and every one of these guys on the wall behind me is worthy of being on the wall. It's right across the ages. You know, we've got Rodney back from that brilliant side in the 60s, right up to Clint and Adele from sort of recent times, you know, but voted for the fans. You know, the fans had their say, and we're delighted and really proud day for us.
Toast to the Ours!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Forever Ours bar is open!